tea towel. Hey guys, I have a new intro! Rebranding early on. I love my original intro. It's super cute, it's super fun. But this one's just a bit more just a bit more me. Today, I'm gonna talk about TESTOGEL. And I'm gonna give you guys a little tutorial on how to do it. My dose is 2 pumps every day. And that is something that is prescribed by my doctor. There is a little chart of the, I don't know if you can see that, the amounts in each pump, and how that can measure out your dose. So I am on 2 pumps daily. So on this chart it has 1 pump, 2 pump, 3 pumps, and 4 pumps. And then the percentages here, or the grams and milligrams. So 2 pumps a day is 2.5 grams daily dosage. And that equates to 40.5 milligrams of testosterone every single day. So that is my recipe.
And that's his dose made just for him.
Yes, so that is the dose that I was given by my doctor through the Gender GP here in London. So please, if you are interested in TESTOGEL, if you're wanting to start TESTOGEL, speak to your providers. Yeah, we love healthcare. Speak to your doctors, talk to them about your dosage. They're gonna look at your own body type, your levels, your natural levels of testosterone and estrogen and all that kind of things. Like, it's so personalized to you. Please don't just copy someone else's dosage. Go get your own. Yeah, and I know that can be frustrating. I know people can be like, I don't wanna wait. But please do, because ultimately it's about keeping you safe and healthy and making sure that you have the best and smoothest transition you can have. So, yeah, disclaimers out the way. Let's get going. This is the bottle. You can just see that it's like that. So yeah, this is like the typical bottle that you see everywhere with TESTOGEL. It's just got this little cap, and then it's got a pump handle here. So really easy, and it just comes out in clear gel. Before I do it though, first thing you gotta do, wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Hands get manners, and that's what matters. Hello, Cheetahs. Hey, Spuds.
Buds. Combined the forces
of all YouTubers.
It's like the Infinity Stones, but it's like Noah. Miles and like
Jamie.
Yeah.
Brennan. Like all of them.
Wash my hands, nice and hot water. I'm gonna use my arm to touch the thingy because that is more hygienic for your hands. And then after I've washed my hands, they're nice and clean, I'm gonna get some more soap, and today I'm gonna do, let me turn this off. Today, I think I'm gonna do my gel on this arm. I tend to go back and forth with my gel, and sometimes I forget. Sometimes I do the same one 2 days in a row, and I'm like, oops, it's not the end of the world. It's like, it's best to alternate them, but as long as you're doing it in the same areas, that is the ultimate goal. We'll be doing it on this arm today. So I need to make sure that I wash that arm and make sure it's nice and clean so I don't have any dirt or buildup just getting in the way of my gel. Don't get between me and my gel.
Also, I'm here. Hi everyone, it's Willy. Absorption is a huge thing when it comes to T-gel. You want to get as much absorption as possible because that will obviously be what goes inside you. And so when you clean your skin, you are essentially getting rid of buildup and anything that can affect that absorption process as well, because it's alcohol and buildup, not cute. So yeah, there's loads of videos out there about how you can expand that absorption, but if you want us to do a video on that, please. Oh, look at the muscle. Are you mug?
Ooh.
Hey. But yeah, Sorry, I'm just getting in and out of focus. People, let me step back because I'm so close because I'm looking at these muscles and I'm like, ha. But I need to step back. But seriously though, if you want us to do a video about absorption and how to increase that, do let us know because that's definitely something we can do. It's a new channel and we want to help people who are transitioning essentially right now.
So now I'm going to use my own towel.
Because we have a TESTOGEL towel.
Yeah, so this is just my personal towel. I don't like to use anyone else's or any communal ones while doing this because I don't want to give anyone my gel.
Just to be clear, it doesn't work like that either. No. But I think, so I suffer with OCD, and so that's something I can talk about like contact and how things can contaminate, and though my fellow OCD people, we already know it's all very intrusive and compulsive, and a lot of it doesn't make sense, and so there is a lot of extra practices that Leo does have to take whilst taking TESTOGEL because he's with someone with OCD who's like, I don't want your TESTOGEL to touch me and turn me into a boy, like, which doesn't make sense, but that's a good thing. That's something we can do as a part 2 if you want to hear about it, of, you know, extra steps you might have to take, but you can summarize.
Yeah, but also, I mean, even aside from taking extra steps for that reason of making sure that there's no cross-contamination, which is a valid thing regardless of OCD or not. Like, it's like, okay, this is a thing that has hormones in it that are very specific. I don't want them, so don't put them on my things. That's pretty reasonable, I'd say. But also, like, I see a lot of guys that do videos about their gel, make that note as well about using your own towel because it's also just more sanitary. We love cleanliness in this house.
The tea towel!
It's the tea towel. So now I am all clean. Oh, my hands are clean, my arm is clean. It's nice and dry as well. I made sure it's all dry. So now I'm just gonna prep to put my gel on. So to do this, I kind of tuck my shirt into my binder. Just a little bit because I don't want to, like, fabric is annoying when you have gel all over your hands. 2 pumps every day. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this super well, but
I'll try focusing. I might have to go back.
Pump.
Yes. Yeah.
2 pumps. Yay. Not the easiest thing to focus on camera. Once I have my gel out and just have it in my hand, I like to just quickly pop this away in the box. And that's where it stays, in its little home. Okay, so I've got my gel and it needs to go on my arm, so I'm just gonna goop it on there, and I like to keep my arm up at the beginning and have this goop here so I can just work it around because it's so much for my small arm. But I'm just gonna kind of roll it up here a little bit and just slowly work it down, and then as I get a better coating, I can work it more into my skin. It's not gonna stay like a coated gel. Don't worry if you're seeing this and you're like, that looks weird, I don't want to have a wet arm. It's not gonna be like that, don't worry.
And some people do 1 pump, put it on, wait for it to dry. 1 pump, put it on, wait for it to dry, which there is a theory that could increase absorption. We haven't really found it made any changes, so.
Yeah, sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. It's honestly like, I'm still getting into my routine with it. I'm still like just a few months in, and it's still kind of new for my brain to get in my routine. Been on tea for 2 months. I didn't start on TESTOGEL. I started on injections. Sustanin 250 to begin with, and that was fine. It worked well, but I don't like needles. It's not fun. It was not a fun time for me, and this is so much easier. So, one thing to note with the gel, it has a smell. So when you're putting it on, I don't know if you, like, maybe it caught it on camera. When I first put it on, I was like kind of facing this way. I had to like look away for a minute because it smells very much like rubbing alcohol, or like booze. To be honest, it always reminds me of like a bottle of vodka has just been poured on my arm, but that's because I work in a bar. So it does have a bit of a smell. It goes away, like it's not gonna stay there forever. It doesn't like make your arm smell like that forever. it's just a bit strong when you first put it on. It can be a little overwhelming for people that have like sensitive smell. I'm a bit excessive with it because I really like to make sure it's nice and dry before I finish. Anywhere that's still kind of feeling a bit damp or anything until it's completely dry. I've obviously got tea gel all over this hand, and it's dry, but it's still on there, so I need to wash my hands. So yeah. If you're someone who has like a thing with sensations and textures, because I am, it's okay. It's not the worst thing. It's really not, and you get used to it. It can be a little bit weird at first, but it's really okay. If you're worried about that, just know that someone else who struggles with that says that it's somewhat manageable, and it's not the worst thing. So please don't let that put you off. Back to my tea towel, and that is me and my boy gel. Yay! So that is how you put on testosterone gel. TESTOGEL is really easy to use and super accessible for people who have needle phobia or people who just don't do well with injections and like want to have. To me, this like really gave me more control over my tea and over my transition in general, because it's very different to like
when I used to have to inject you.
Yeah, like having someone else inject you it's fine, it works, and like because it was my partner, it was very nice and intimate and comfortable.
And I got to get some of my aggression out.
Yeah, you get to stab me. The needles were too much, and it was just a bit too much on my body, and it just didn't feel right. This is a great alternative for me, and I'm so glad that I switched to it. It's given me more control over, like, I put my tea into myself every day. It's just something that I get to do with my body. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you out if you were wondering how to do your gel. If you're just here and you're curious, hi as well. I'm hoping that this was informative for you. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. Give me some comments. I don't know. Say nice things and I'll say things back to you, please. Be my friend. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Love you. Have a great day.